Oh, look at that beautiful Missouri. It's not even the Ozarks with the rolling hills. Alright, everybody. I am so excited to be talking to you guys today. We're not on a morning commute. We're on a lunch break ride, so we get to hit the twisties today. Woohoo! And we have some huge upgrades for the channel, courtesy of my brother Eric. He's a sound designer, graduated Michigan Tech, and a captain in the Army. All around badass guy. But told me, yo man, your videos are great, but your audio sucks, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They're getting better. They had been getting pretty good actually with the Cena and some of the down mixing I was doing in post-processing. But he says, you gotta get yourself one of them Zoom sound recorders. So I got the Zoom H1N. I went out and bought the Purple Panda microphone, and that turned out to be a huge dud. If you, I don't like to trash products because my experience might not be your experience, but for me, I ended up paying more in adapters trying to get the thing to work than was worth it, you know, any savings from what I could have just picked up a Rode mic or something from Best Buy. But I ended up sending all that crap back to Amazon, and I picked up a microphone set that came with lots of adapters, had 2 lavalier mics, and I'll link that in the description down below. So you guys want to get yourself a Zoom H1N sound recorder and a lavalier mic, some dead cats, you know, then you can put your sound set up just like this video in comparison to all of my other videos that were recorded with the Cena audio device, recording onto my phone. And I'll link those in the description too, so you can have a comparison between the 2 types of setups. But even though we're hitting some sweet twisties and enjoying this Missouri sunshine, I think it's gonna hit 100 today. Tiger tells me it's 87 already right now. We also have some upgrades to the video. Today we're filming in 2.7K high definition. The camera's a DJI Osmo, and it's more than capable of doing 25 frames per second with image stabilization at 4K, but the video size just gets a little too big for my liking. And it's 2.7K, 4.3 aspect ratio, and then I can go and post-processing and stretch it out to 16:9, and it looks pretty dang good, and the file sizes are manageable. So today we're on one of my favorite twisty routes. Took off from Smithville, Missouri, and I'm going down Mont Olivet Road. This will dump all the way out to Shoal Creek. I'll take Shoal Creek heading back west till I get on the other side of 169, and I'll come back up Skyline Road, which also has some pretty good twisties, and back home. And the ride should take less than half an hour. Oh man, and I tell you what, work has just been killing me lately. The stress levels are like way through the roof. Got too much things going on, too much responsibility being on the management team. But you know, we're out here today, make it all right. Riding on this bike, letting that stress kind of roll over me, trying not to let it take hold of me and do something stupid like driving way too fast. Haha! We just keep it smooth and cool, so that way we're not heading for a crash. Plus you never know when a bozo is going to pull out in front of you. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. The reason I was talking about the camera was because we got ND filters on the DJI Osmo today. So my last video, I was running an ND4 with a polarizer, and I'll link that down in the description too, so you can check that guy out. Today it is very, very sunny. I'm running an ND16 with a polarizer. And I'm not entirely sure of the brand of polarizers. I did buy them from Panorama Camera off of eBay, and they were about 120 bucks for a set of they were 129, I think, for a set that was ND4 all the way to ND16, both regular NDs and ND with polarizer. So 8 lenses came in the set. That's not too bad. I figured, you know, less than 15 bucks a lens. Definitely a worthwhile investment because the video quality is vastly improved, as you can see from this one compared to the other videos. We have the ISO locked at 100 today. Woohoo! Oh god, I love that. Sweet. What else about the camera properties? I think that pretty much covers it. You should be able to replicate video just like that with the similar setup. All the links in the description below. Comment if you think that it's a major upgrade and the channel's going in the right direction. Give me a thumbs up and smash that like button. Alright, 108th Street. I'm not familiar with Rhine King. I don't know if I've been down there before. Maybe we should go check it out. I feel like we should. I think this might turn to dirt though. Well, we'll see. Looks like more corners. Yeah, so I do need to hop on here and ask you guys for a little bit of advice. I've got a vacation coming up over Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna go visit my grandparents in Tennessee. They're in Chattanooga. And about a mile and a half, or an hour and a half to the northeast of where they're at in Chattanooga is the Tail of the Dragon. So I've never ridden that. I think it's like overdue and past time. But at the same time, my grandparents are really old, and I'm only gonna get, you know, a few visits with them more before they pass on. My grandma's 96. My grandpa is in his early 90s too. My grandma says she's shooting for 100. I think she'll make it. She's kind of too stubborn, I think, to not make a goal that she sets out for. So I hope for it, definitely. But you know, it's just one of those things where time is taking its toll, and time can finish the job at any point in time, whether we're all ready or not. So the main purpose of the visit's to go down there and spend some quality time with them. You know, and I don't want to be too distracted by the motorcycling. You know, being a younger guy, I'll have plenty of time to make a trip to Tennessee with friends or other motorcycling buddies at any time in my life. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I take the bike? It's between 700 and 800 miles to get to Chattanooga. Then on the way out, I could plan a day to hit the Tail of the Dragon, which is be 3 hours to get there, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours of riding, 3 hours back. Then I can maybe stay somewhere around Memphis, and and then come back the very next day. So I definitely can make it work. This 50-liter luggage system on here, and then I can sort of strap down to the passenger pavilion whatever I want. Could definitely take enough stuff. My grandparents, I'd be staying with them, so I don't need the tent like I had when I went up to the driftless. But my grandpa, man, he says that he's got some gifts for me. And I'm guessing they're probably reloading supplies. I think he's got like an old Lee turret press and some lead casting equipment. And I know the guy's got tons and tons of ammo. Look at all those bums. They're like, we're working from home on the golf course. Alright. That was like a 250, I think. Hitting these twisties, baby. So if you think the tail of the dragon's just too good to pass up, and I should put it in my route no matter what, and take the bike, throw me a comment down below. If you think I should focus on family, leave the bike, take my big SUV all the way over to Chattanooga, haul it up with whatever ammo, and what a short corner. I should have been more ready for that. That could have been really fun. Whatever kind of ammo and reloading supplies I can stuff in that thing and haul it home. Throw me that comment too. Woo-hoo. And you could see that just all through all of me and my brothers and sisters growing up. You know, my grandparents were very loving people, and they certainly knew how to make you feel special. A lot of the times when I'm raising my own kids, I'm mostly just thinking, you know, what would my grandpa do in this situation that would have made me feel really awesome? And that's what I do. Alright. That's it for me, guys. I'm going peace today.